video on battery limits in industrial plants. Battery limits are a fundamental concept in chemical and process engineering, particularly in the design and operation of industrial facilities. So, what exactly are battery limits? The term battery limit refers to a physical or conceptual boundary that defines the scope of a process unit or plant section. The term originated from early industrial facilities where process units were grouped together in batteries, each performing a specific function in the overall process. Let's visualize this with a simplified process plant. Here we have a basic chemical processing facility with multiple units. This is Unit A, which might be a reactor where raw materials are processed. Unit B could be a separation unit, like a distillation column. And Unit C might be a storage facility for the final product. The battery limits for each unit are shown as dashed lines surrounding them. Let's take a closer look at a single process unit to better understand battery limits. Here's a detailed view of a distillation unit. Raw feedstock enters the unit at this battery limit point. The material then undergoes processing within the unit. In this case, separation based on boiling points. Finally, products exit at these battery limit points. The unit may also receive utilities like steam, electricity, and cooling water, which cross the battery limits at specific points as well. So, why are battery limits important in industrial plants? First, they help in plant design by clearly defining the scope of each process unit, making engineering design more manageable. Second, they're crucial for cost accounting, as they define which costs belong to which unit or process. Third, they establish clear operational responsibilities, specifying who is responsible for which equipment and processes. Finally, battery limits serve as important safety and control boundaries, helping operators monitor and maintain safe process conditions. Let's look at some real-world examples of battery limits in different types of plants. In petroleum refineries, battery limits might separate the crude distillation unit from the catalytic cracking unit. In chemical plants, they could define the boundaries between reaction, separation, and product finishing areas. Pharmaceutical facilities use battery limits to separate production areas with different cleanliness requirements or product types. And food processing plants might have battery limits between raw material handling, processing, and packaging operations.